Hello and welcome. This is Talk to Ssbc, where we discuss cross-cutting issues. My name is Duku Wilson, and thank you for joining us on this episode. Today we'll be discussing about the SPLM and the activities of the SPLM that they are taking currently. Thank you for joining us. Please relax and sit back and enjoy the show. Welcome to the program, Santo Malek.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Comrade Duku.
Honorable, if you can introduce yourself to our viewer.
Thank you. I'm Comrade Santo Malek Anei,
Yes.
the National Deputy Secretary for Political Affairs and Mobilization, National Secretariat, Juba.
Okay.
That is my current work, but also I'm the acting Secretary for Information
Okay.
and Communication in the National Secretariat.
National Secretary.
Yeah.
Welcome and thank you for giving us your time to talk to Ssbc.
Thank you.
If you can take us through the agenda of the SPLM for the people of South Sudan.
In the first place, thank you for giving me a chance to come to interact with you people, and also to update our public and our supporters, the members of the SPLM at the level of the grassroots and across the country, the Republic of South Sudan. In fact, we have a lot of programs. We have started since last year in December 2021 with the Renaissance reorganization of the party. We have started to send out all the members of the National Secretariat, and we have co-opted also members from the National Liberation Council and some members from the political bureau to hit the teams outside to the 10 states for the 3 administrative areas. The intention is to restructuring the party at the state level, starting from Buma, Payam County to the state. So the work we have done in December to January this year made the National Secretariat to call for the meeting of the political bureau, whereby the agenda was to report to the leadership of the party. As you know, the political bureau is the supreme body, the executive body of the SPLM.
Yeah.
This after the National Convention and the National Liberation Council. So the National Secretariat called for the meeting on the 20th of November to report what we have done during the December and January.
Yeah.
So we report to the leadership, and our report was endorsed and uploaded by the members of the political bureau. So afterwards, we also came up with the issue of the Arusha. As you know, the Arusha agreement was not implemented all this along, because we have some members who are not willing to join the party, to come back. But thank God we have some of the members who have already committed themselves and they came back. Like Comrade Taban, who was heading the fifth wing of the IO, came back and he went to his position as a member
Taban
of the Taban Dengai,
Okay.
the former chair of the SPLM.
Yeah.
We have already dissolved his wing and he joined the SPLM. So he came back with all his team, all the ministers of the former IO, and they came to us. Then the other group of the SPLM, led by the former Secretary General Fagana Mom and currently Comrade Dengalor and Madame Rebecca, they came back.
Yeah.
With those, of course, Tumeniba and late John Luke, they came back. So the reunification of the SPLM has completed on the 20th November 2022.
What about Riek Machar and Paganamon?
Those one I've said even several times in many occasions. You see, these people, they are qualified to be to be dismissed by the political bureau, simply because they have been reluctant all along, and they were not ready to come back. Moreover, they went ahead and they have established their own political organizations. RIAC has established what is called the IO, SPLM, and Pagan also has already formed his own political organization, which is known by the SPLM, real SPLM. So both of them, they have violated the basic document, which is the constitution of the SPLM, and therefore they deserve to be dismissed from and in fact, they are the one who dismissed themselves, not the leadership of the SPLM, because we have in the constitution the articles and in the membership. We have in the membership which made you to will qualify you to remain or to be dismissed. The Article 10, sub-article A, B, F, D, D, F. They violated it, and therefore they lost automatically the membership of the SPLM.
Despite all these violations, Riek Machar still insists he's a member of
that
the
is
party.
His own problem. It's not the problem of the South Sudanese at the end of the day, and the entire membership of the SPLM. He's just want to make a confusion, and I made it several times, and I don't want to waste time on this. Riek, as you see, in the constitution, if you appear to make a sabotage and also try to undermine the program and the strategic program and the vision of the party, definitely you'll be dismissed. Leave alone or undermining the code of conduct and the and disciplinary in the party. Yeah. Because law is applied to everybody, irrespective of your position or your age. Yeah. So he has violated all the things with Pagan as well. So the party decided to approve what they have demanded for, because they abstained themselves from meetings, and they decided to do something contrary to the constitution of the party.
You try to enlighten our public between the peace agreement and the Arusha agreement.
Well, Arusha agreement, specifically, it was about the reunification of the party. But peace agreement, it is something which, the agreement which has been signed by different parties. We have, as you know, the SPLM, with the SPLM at the part of it, not in the government. The SPLM, okay. The original, the SPLM, the mainstream, and the SPLM.
Then in the peace agreement, there is that division. SPLM IO.
No.
There's SPLM.
You see, IO. These are the mediators who have created. These are mediators
who is the real SPLM here?
These are the mediators who have created what is called IG. They should say the IG they want to say SPLM in the government, but in the real sense, it is SPLM. Then the SPLM IO, the SPLM in opposition. Then the FDs, the OPP, and so on.
The agreement spelled it completely that these are factions. All these, the SPLM IO, the SPLM, the real SPLM, probably maybe the SPLM in government, according to the agreement. According to Dr. Riek, that there's no one who is responsible or who has ownership, ownership of the SPLM. According to you, who is the real owner of the SPLM?
Do I need to prove to you that who is the real owner of the SPLM?
Prove to our
viewers. No, to the normal citizen, the lay person. They should understand who is in charge of the SPLM and who is in charge of the government. It is we. Riek has been away for long. He rebelled against the government and against the constitution of the Republic of South Sudan and against the constitution of the ruling party. Definitely, he is the rebel during those days. And we are in control of the whole things. We are the one who gave the legitimacy of the other political parties to be part of the government. Let me be frank to you.
What is going to happen if Riek decides to come back?
What?
To come back to join?
I don't think he is not qualified anymore to come back.
He's not qualified?
He is not qualified. And if he has such intention, actually, to come back again to the party, he will come as a normal, he will apply normally like other members. We have already, as you have seen, those who have left the party, when we ask them to come back, they have to come and state it first, That why I left it is because of ABCD. And then the whole thing has to come through our, myself at my desk, the political affairs. I will receive the application, and then I will look at it, and I process it. I will give it to the leadership to decide over this one. And he will come as an individual. He will not come with a group, because he missed the chance. In 2019, after the extraordinary meetings, the one we have invited some of the leaders to come from the different countries. We have the Ethiopia, they came, Sudan came, and also the Uganda and CCM, South Africa. Everybody was here. When we decided to declare that this is the day of reunification, RIAC said no, it's not for that.
So
some of the
what
FDs
would be the implications with such kind of decisions?
People must have been invited there. I mean, the SPLM and the SPLM IO and the FDs. Yeah. They went to Kampala. He said the reunification is not a priority. We need to implement peace agreement first. We have accepted. We implemented peace. How many years now? How many years? Since we have signed the Arusha agreement.
Many years.
It was in 2015, early January. After now, it's 7 years. RIAC has been reluctant. But nobody, the public, they were not aware that he is applying the tactics to delay us. While he is organizing himself to surprise us at the last minute that the election is going to run. That is the real intention. But luckily enough, we have discovered what he has been doing. Since we have discovered this is not ready to come back to the SPLM, we decided to go ahead with the others who are ready to come back. Pagan has already went and he's formed his political organization, and he himself. Therefore, they should not even talk about the coming back to the SPLM again. What they are doing now, it is just a confusion. And that's why Pagan has kept silent.
So according to you, the unification has already been done and
finished
complete.
On the 20th, on Wednesday, the 20th November 2022, it has already finished.
But still, they are using SPLM IO and real SPLM. What are you going to do
that? These are the issues will be solved by there is a bill which already been passed and enacted by the Parliament. Yeah. The Council of the Political Parties Act. Yeah. It will actually, this will not allow them. It will not allow, the law will not allow the two political parties to use the same name. So the SPLM will remain, and that's why I usually say, and I said it several times, let RIAC rename his new child. He cannot just come and use the
What
name.
If he refuses?
He will not.
Happens?
The law, you have to apply the law, unless he has to look for another problem. But the law will deal with it.
There are two dimensions here.
Yes.
You are here representing the SPLM, and you are saying the unification is complete.
Yes, it's already complete, yeah.
RIAC
and we come out the resolution.
He is claiming this is not done yet.
Why?
What is going to happen?
No, that is his. We say
we are not. Still waiting.
He's waiting for what?
He's waiting for the real unification so that he comes back as vice president of the SPLM.
Other members, they came back already, and you have seen the expansion has already took place. You see, in all these meetings, starting from the 20th after the 5th of the December, we have been very busy in reorganizing the party. Okay. It has started in those meetings, the chairman has been empowered by the NLC and political bureau to go ahead with the structures. You know what happened?
No.
They appointed the new deputies for the chairman. Comrade Waniga became the first deputy chairman of the SPLM and the vice president of the republic. Yeah. As you know him, that position was for RIAC Machar. But after he abstained himself and he has decided to form his own political organization, khalas, it's done. Now Comrade Iga has replaced him. Then other new deputies came in after after the NLC and the political bureau empowered the chairman to go ahead with the expansion of the political bureau. Yeah. He brought other two new members, the deputies, Comrade Daniel Awet and Comrade Kwalme Nyangjok. And these are the old guards.
This is wonderful. Members. Let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about the National Liberation Council Convention.
You're welcome.
Thank you. We are going for a short break. We'll be right back. Please don't go away. Viewer, welcome back from that break. We are still talking about the SPLM activities and what is the future of its plan. Welcome back, and here we are still with Comrade Santo Malek Anei, who is talking about the activities of the SPLM. Welcome back. Welcome back, Comrade.
Thank you, Comrade Duku.
Yeah, you recently conducted the National Liberation Council Convention.
Yes.
What happened during that?
Well, the meeting, the meeting of the political bureau came out with the resolutions and the agenda of the meeting, which was conducted. The meeting was conducted on the 2nd. The main agenda of the meetings, first is expansion of the political bureau, which is actually goes with the spirit of the implementation of the Russia agreement, which was already done. Second to it, the replacement of the members, those who have defected, those of Riak and Pagan, there were others, they were replaced. Those who defected from the SPLM to other political parties, definitely they were. The chairman was empowered to replace them.
Okay.
The other category, those who have died, who have passed on, were replaced. The other group also are those who become incapacitated, those who are not being able to deliver it anymore because of their physical appearance. They will not be able to deliver it. Those one also, they were replaced. So we got recommendation from the states, from the grassroots, starting from the Payam, coming from the Buma, Payam County, after the state level. They made their own recommendation to the meeting of the political bureau. And then we took all these recommendation to the National Liberation Council for blessing. And that has already finished.
Okay.
Second to it, one of the historical, which is the milestone in that meeting, it is a nomination of the chairman.
Okay.
The political bureau nominated Comrade Salva Kiir Mayardit as the sole candidate for the next election. He has been nominated to, 25, and he has been nominated to be the SPLM chairman.
Okay.
He was nominated and then confirmed by the NLC meeting. So now he's the only chairman.
Okay.
The situation of 2013 will not repeat. Is not going to repeat
again.
Again, because the competition and all the things has been ruled out. Because he has been nominated and appointed. Unanimously, all the members of the party. The expansion of political bureau has already took place. From the 19 to the 300, to 19 to 36 members.
Why?
That is a new spirit of the agreement of Arusha. Expansion of the INA. And we have done it. That body now is reflect all the corners of South Sudan. The 10 states for the 3 administrative areas.
Regional representation.
Regional representation in place.
Okay.
And this is very important body, supreme body, the executive body of the party.
This
which deal
regional
with the policies
representation,
and all the things.
is it, are they party members or you just want to?
Well, you see, normally, so you have to be a member of the Liberation Council first before you go to be a member of the political bureau. Yeah.
Okay.
So of them, these are the senior members, and they were represented on the basis of the policy of the SPLM. Women are there, youths are there, veterans are there, and members representing their own constituencies. That thing is done, and there is no problem.
Okay. What about representation from the diaspora?
Diaspora, well, they are represented. They were having one representative from Australia, late Comrade Aquil, has died, but now we brought in another woman representing 35%. So that things we were done with it. The second things we have, third things we have discussed the issues of to do with the code of conduct and disciplinary measures within the party, because that's along it has been one of the problems.
Yeah.
As we have seen in 2013, it's nowhere to get the members, normal members, and to come and compete with the chairman. And you get one. It's just stand up and say, well, I want to be there to compete in this position and all the things. Yes, from nowhere. You have seen the SG and REACT, they said, I want to contest and all the things. And they were not nominated from the party.
Yeah.
They just stood up, but this where they create all these coins and all this problem for the country. Now that things we have done with it.
You just mentioned something about election, which is very interesting. Will the election take place?
Election will take place, of course.
What is the level of preparedness of the SPLM?
You have seen the people are ready for this. After we have, the government of national unity on all the parties to agreement, when they came up with what is called the roadmap, especially the leadership, Comrade Salva Kiir Mayardit has initiated this one in order to finish the provision which have not been implemented.
Okay.
And I think it has been accepted. Even our friends and the mediators, they have accepted this one, including the Troika. In the first place, they were a little bit hesitant, but they came, at the end of the day, they came and accepted it. So the thing has been welcomed widely by all the grassroots and all partners that we need to have more time to implement peace agreement.
Okay.
So this one has been accepted. Now, the whole transition arrangement will end by the 22nd of February, whereby the new extension will start. And that new extension, when it start, this where now we want to move on to prepare ourselves. That's why.
So right now you are not prepared?
No, we have started already.
Okay.
I've already told you that we have started since last year, 2021, to reorganize ourselves. The intention is to see that we are preparing for the next election. And that's why earlier we have nominated our chairman to be the sole flag bearer for 2020-25.
25.
Yes, and that thing is a gone case. Nobody is going to talk about it again.
I want to confirm something.
When we organize the next convention, it will be confirmed that this is what is happening in Kalas. We are going for the election.
Let me confirm something for the sake of our viewers. Will the elections be free and fair?
Why not? This is why now the SPLM has already opened up and created a political space for other political parties. Now it is we who are complaining, for your information.
Why are you complaining?
We are the hosts and we are the owners of the government. But our people, our partners to peace agreement, some of them, they started to mistreat us. Are you aware that we have some of the members of the SPLM, whenever they go for the activities and rallies outside the Juba, they have been prevented? That things happen in Akobo. It's also happened in Western Bahar Ghazal. The same thing repeated itself.
The same complaint was raised,
Unity
probably.
State, especially in Pinyajar County. When we went to go to organize something, to do something like political activities, they prevent us not to do it. And we are not doing the same thing for them. Especially in the areas when they have a commissioner or a governor, they said, no, SPLM should not do anything. But in our area, where the governor is from the SPLM, we allow them to do their things, and you are a witness to this. They are shown this in the TV here.
So what does that indicate?
Well, it is just a sabotage. People are just want to create problem and confusion. But for us, we cannot respond to that. We are too mature to this. Yes.
What is the way forward for that?
Well, the way forward, we need more dialogue.
When will that dialogue start?
Because it's very important.
Very important.
The more we allow them to do whatever they are doing, that is mean that it is another way of dialogue. Because we have the political will, and my chairman, Comrade Salva Kiir Mayardit, has said several times in many occasions that we don't want to go back to war.
Yeah.
And that's why whenever he signed the agreement 2015 and 2018, he come and apologize to the public. That forgive me for all this. Although he's not the one who have committed all these problems.
Yeah.
Did you see Komariak apologizing to Ina? Give an apology to the public? Have you seen it one day?
No.
He has never. For the atrocities he has committed in 91, he has never come and did that. Also in 2013, 2016, he has never. But Comrade Salva Kiir, as a leader, he has accepted to do that and he given an apology.
Public apology.
On behalf of the
South
all
Sudan.
leaders,
Yeah.
irrespective of what they have done. That is the leadership. That's the leadership, comrade.
Okay. You tell me about the development projects that the SPLM have so far executed, maybe for the last
We have the schools
5
going
years.
on. We have the schools are going on.
Yeah.
Now we have the light here, electricity. This is the work of the SPLM. This light. Juba has been in darkness all along. But as now, 2 years ago, we have the power now. This one made now to bring new investors to the country. We are able now to move on.
Yeah.
We have the water project is going on. Friends are supporting us like JICA. We have the schools. You can see in any county, in all the pledges made by the chairman are now being constructed, the education. All the children are in the school. You have the university, are stable. Government is feeding for the universities accommodating the students. We have the Bahr al-Ghazal, we have Rumbek, we have John Garang, we have the University of Juba and Upper Nile are getting some support. And you can see. In terms of education, things are moving.
In terms of the
going.
projects,
In terms of the projects, also,
the projects,
you have seen road construction, infrastructure. You have seen roads.
are
And
they
this-
funded?
this-
Are they funded, or these are SPLM?
The
projects?
oil has been allocated for these projects, and you are seeing now things are progressing.
Okay.
If you want to go to Bor now, only 2 hours. Less than 2 hours, you will go to Bor. Those days, you will take days to go.
Okay.
Now, as I speak, yesterday I came from Gwalior, Wairial County. It's only 1 hour.
From here up
And
to
20
Gwalior.
minutes. Yes, from here.
Yeah.
You can see the spell from here, from Juba up to Tarkeka. And now the second phase, this is where the president went and launched the second phase.
Yeah.
And that will move. Will move toward the north. It will go up to Bentiu, the Unity State. It will go up to northern Bahr al-Ghazal, up to Abiy, up to north. Other roads are going from here, parallel. Others are going from here to Yei, up to Kaya, the borders, to Uganda. From here up to Central Africa, DRC, Western Equatoria. This main road connected us with Numili is being now renovated.
Yeah.
That is going on. The one of Bor will go from here, Akobo, it will go up to Nasser. This is the vision of the SPLM. By providing the roads, or constructing the roads, then you will be able now to secure the country. In terms of, this will contribute eventually in security. People, when we are going the other day here,
Yeah.
you get, people are coming with their fish to Juba.
To Juba.
They are able to come. Now, by next year, we are going to embark in agriculture because we don't want to rely on foreign support again. And one of the governors has already started, Comrade Rintwing of the Lagos State. He said by next year, they don't need any support from the NGOs again. People must eat what they have cultivated.
Yeah.
That one has now become a slogan for us. Next year, we're going for agriculture.
For agriculture.
See that we will, the issue of the oil will become a story. It will be only for the roads. When we are done with roads, you will see other things coming in. So the SPLM is doing the best in the country.
What about the people of Upper Nile and some parts of Jonglei? The flooding is very serious. What is the SPLM
That flood
doing
is already
about that?
finished.
Finished in what way?
Well, as it is something to do with, it is a global issue. It's not only South Sudan.
Okay.
You can see every country is crying. Even the northern Sudan, you see some areas are in water.
Yeah.
DRC from here, you see the East Africa. You can name it. All the countries. It is a global warming. It's not only for South Sudan. Now, the water is subsiding and things are going on well. You can see the government making a move to support the members, the citizens who got affected from all the things. Not only Jonglei, even Upper Nile and northern Bahr Ghazal.
Yeah.
All the areas are affected, even the Western Equatoria. So it is something globally.
Yeah. In 10 years from now, where does the SPLM want to see South Sudan?
You see, the vision of the SPLM is very clear, and we have articulated it clearly in the manifesto. Is to make this country to liberate it first, which we have already done it. And we want to make it now to be peaceful and prosperous. Nobody will complain. If the moment we finish with the roads, we connected South Sudan with the roads, and we start the second phase with agriculture, we will have no complaints anymore. And you can see the turnout when we went yesterday, when the chairman visited Turkekan, from Turkekan, turnout of the road, the citizens are happy. You can see from their eyes. Because those who do not need something with the government, they are able now to bring their fish to South Sudan. By doing so, we will stop importing the fish from neighboring countries. These are samagal beji bukhutu fi talaja le mudat shahar wala sanada, we are going to get it. We will get a fresh. Inta gal al-batar al-talata wal-kadir min sama gutana da jay min nasa ulisa nasir jay ba'd shwaya. Instead, we'll be exporting the fish,
outside,
especially the dry fish.
Yeah.
Our neighbors here, Congo and the DRC, they like it. DRC.
How do you compare the past 10 years? How has the country been?
I'm supposed to ask you this question, comrade.
I'm asking you.
No, I'm supposed to ask you.
This is like a personal evaluation. Personal evaluation.
Excuse me. Where were you in 2005? Were you here in Juba?
No, I was not here.
Okay, when did you come to Juba?
I came in 2011.
2011, before the crisis.
This one, I'm just giving you a personal evaluation. I want you to evaluate the SPLM, the activities of the SPLM.
See the buildings now in Juba.
What the SPLM
has done. See the light in Juba. See all the school. People are happy. I don't want to talk about these people have been complaining about the prices in the market and all these things. This is now going to be a story. Because the Council of Ministers, the leadership have decided that the salaries have to be increased.
Are you satisfied with the services delivered?
Why not? Why not? Roads are there, water now are there, clean water is going soon. In Juba, you have to start now. In terms of electricity, all that soon in December now, Rumbek, you can see in Western Equatoria, wow, all these big cities are going to be, there will going to be power. And these are the services needed.
Yeah.
These are the services needed. What do you want from us again? If we are providing the security, as you have seen, now some of the state in Greater Bahr Ghazal are so peaceful, especially Lagos State.
Yeah.
That is going. Others now are going to borrow the policy. How Comrade did that.
Yeah.
To maintain peace. Now you can move from Yerul in the middle of night with your cattle. Nobody will attack you. If your goat got lost, so the following morning you get them they go to the radio, the local radio in the state. Ya Jama, there is somebody who has lost this is your goat with these colors, like this, like this. Almada nakalam kalam ta jidat zama lo jidat jara fi bet zolda bugul jidat takja fi betai. Yes.
You tell our viewer your last message.
Our peers, our grassroots and our supporters, let us be patient. SPLM has a political will to implement this peace agreement in letter and spirit. By implementing this peace agreement, eventually we'll go for election. And the moment we have elected our leaders to the government, things will be more stable. And this is the message you want to tell people. We will not accept any confusion, by the way. Nobody will accept this. After the crisis of 2013 and 2016, nobody is ready. Enough is enough, and we cannot allow these things to happen again. So I'm asking my people, our supporters of the party, to give us chance to implement this agreement and let them support the leadership of the government.
Yeah.
It's under the leadership of Comrade Salva Kiir Mayardit and his colleagues in presidency. Let them support us to implement this agreement. Something positive will come out of this one, and we have now seen the results positively. Roads are going, and this is not this is just starting. January we'll see more. Things are very promising. In terms of economic things will be booming. I'm not going to borrow this terminology of Comrade Ezekiel, but I mean it. Now
is booming.
Now the non-oil and the non-oil revenues are coming up. The NRA is working well, and I want to appreciate them. We will be able to pay the salaries of our civil servant on time and our security on time. And I can see today I've seen the Minister of Finance is paying for the months of the December. They are now preparing the pay sheets.
Comrade, thank you for giving us your time to talk to Ssbc.
Thank you, Comrade
Duko Wilson.
We need also you people to reflect, try to give positive messages to the people, because media has a role to play in terms of implementation of peace agreement. You have a greater role to play in the country.
Thank you very much. Yeah. We'll have
That's
another
what I can
session
request from you.
Some other time.
Because some of your people also, we have some other small radios from here and there. They're giving negative things. They don't appreciate what we are doing.
We'll do our part.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for giving us your time. We hope to talk to you again some other time.
I really appreciate you also for what you have done to accommodate me today.
Thank you.
So that I can give you my opinion.
Viewer, we have come to the end of this program. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time for another exciting episode. Bye-bye.